Good morning everyone. I am Yashu Rajput from class 10. Today I am going to present my presentation on A Glimpses of India. This chapter I have taken from my NCERT book First Flight. This chapter has three content. First, a baker from India. Second, Coorg. And the third, tree from Assam. The small introduction of the baker from India is the Portuguese baker who came to India and make their bread famous all over in India. Second, the Coorg. Coorg is a small district of Karnataka which is famous for its coffee, its brave warriors and many more things. And the third is the tea from Assam. As we all know, the tea of Assam is worldwide famous. So let's move ahead. A baker from India. We start with this. There are three paragraphs which shows the variety of Goa. First, the Goan bread. There are three famous Goan bread. First is pav, which is soft and chewy. Second is poi, whole wheat bread, and third is the bangles. The bangles are the favorites of children. First tells us the baker in ancient time what they wear. The bakers wear a long frock till knee. First, this is called kabai. In modern days, the bakers of Goa wear a half pant which is long from knee and short from the bottom, and a tea. And the third paragraph shows how much bread is important in Goa. In every function, in every marriages, Goan bread is very important, plays a very important role in Goa's every function. Now let's move ahead about it. This is the culture of Goa, and this is Goa. Goa lies in the east of India. This is the beaches of India, and as we all know, Goa is famous for its holidays. People go visit Goa to make themselves relaxable and feel comfortable. Second part of this chapter is Coorg. Coorg, as we all know, this is a small district of Karnataka and are famous for its coffee. This is the culture of Coorg. Coorg culture is always, as we know, there are two famous stories about Coorg. First is Arabic, that they are the Arabic descent, and second is Greek, as they are the Greek descent. So because they are Arabic because they wear a black coat, band in a bottom, so they looks like Arabic descent. And they are Greek because of Alexander's army. People says that Alexander army are here and the descent of Alexander armies are lived here. Coorg is also famous for its tourist destination. This is the tourist destinations of Coorg. It is very adventurous. So people visit here for adventures. They can climb mountains, river floatings, and everything. Coorg is there is one more famous hill of Coorg, that Brahmagiri, and the famous ecological parks and many more. So it is a very famous tourist destination.
What about the coffee plantation, coffee estates?
Coorg is located 100 kilometers west from the town Mussoorie. Coorg is very famous for its coffees. Coffee is a main harvest of Coorg, and the coffee is worldwide famous.
All right.
Coorg is also famous for its brave warriors. Coorg regiment is one of the best regiments in Indian Army.
There was one more very interesting fact about Coorg and the army. What was that?
The one famous fact about the first
Very good.
the first chief of the army is from the Coorg.
Okay. All right. Next.
Now the third content is a tea from Assam. As we all know that
Can you pause it?
Assam tea is worldwide famous. This is the culture of Assam. The Bihu culture, the Bihu dance is very famous, and their cuisine, Assami cuisine, is very famous for it. The jewelry is handmade there, and everyone. Assam comes in the Seven Sisters. As we all know, it lies on the West Himalayas of India. The tea history of Assam. There are two famous stories about Assam tea. That the tea is formerly found in China. The first story is about the tea that the king of China always boils water, and suddenly the two leaves of tea is fall in the water, and it makes a very
It gave it a good flavor.
it gives a good flavor. So that's why and
That's how tea was invented.
that's how tea was invented, and everyone liking it. The second story is of Bodhidharman. The Bodhidharman was an Indian pilgrimist who gone to China. As the story is about that, when Bodhidharma doing a meditation, he cuts his eyes at the tree of
Eyes.
eyelids. He cuts his eyelids, and the branches of tree came from his eyes. That we all know.
But why did he do this? Why did he cut his eyelids?
Because he was during his meditation he was
Fell asleep.
he fell asleep. So that's why he cut his eyelids, and the branches of tea came from it. And it was known that the tea is used to give away sleepness. The tea flushes is known as the time when tea came. There is two times when tea came. First is spring season. The spring season teas come in the spring season, and it is a very good tea. The main tea comes in the spring season, as we all know. And there is a small plucks of tea, so the people of Assam plucks the tea and make it in the factory. And the second season of flushes is summer season. It is in June to July, and it also makes rich tea.
And then the third flush is the autumn flush. It's okay.
The third flush is autumn, which is generally not.
This is your message?
Yes, ma'am. My motive to choose this chapter is it shows about Indian history, Indian cultural diversity, how the foreigners came and they follows their tradition, and how Indian people adapted, like breads in Goa. They are the Portuguese breads, and how people adopt, and today they are they are literally famous. And the second is the coffee. Coffee is worldwide famous of Coorg coffee. So this is also shows our culture. And the three, that we all know Indians are very known that they drink tea, and it is very famous also. So yeah, this is because my motive to choose this chapter is about the cultural diversity of India. So I can represent the diversity, that how India is totally adopt everything that around the world. Thank you.